Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's some kind of disease.
What's he unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
Hey friends, this should be a short and sweet one because I already like halfway unboxed these books. These are the SST bundles. Paul Fry was kind enough to bundle these books for sale and then bundle them to ship. These are two separate bundles. Josh Malerman bundle, Grady Hendrix bundle. And Unbury Carol and We Sold Our Souls ready at the same time. So we shipped them together to the Americas. I'm only doing all this because I got a recent comment saying, F word, you're annoying. So I just want Nancy out there to understand that I heard your feedback and I decided to be even more annoying. So you got to use reverse psychology on me if you want improvements. Little tip. So I already took them out of the box. I already have the little thank you from Paul Fry. Comes with every shipment. Great guy. But I haven't actually looked at the books, like opened them, because I left them in the rice paper. The first book is Unbury Carol. This is a weird thing to say, but it's my least favorite Josh Malerman book, and I loved it. So, I love everything I've read from Josh Malerman, and this book was no exception. But if you have to do a list of your favorite Josh Malerman books, or any set of books by any author, then you have to put one at the bottom. But I will say, this art makes me rethink maybe where this book sits in my rating of Josh Malerman novels. I did read The Ark when I read the book, and there were some things in there that I wished were different. Maybe it got cleaned up for the final edition, for the final published text. So I've been planning on rereading it, and this is the copy I will read when I reread Unbury Carol. It's a weird Western, very cool concept to this book. Every Josh Malerman book is different from every other Josh Malerman book. So he's never written another weird Western. Essentially, this book is about a woman who goes into very deep, weird, temporary coma states where her signs of life are barely detectable. And in the Old West, they didn't have the tech that we have now. Am I right? I'm right. I'm right. So she goes into these fugue states, or these coma-like states, and very few people know of her secret because she's kind of embarrassed about it. And somebody tries to take advantage of her death experiences to his gain. That's all I'll say. I will add, this book has some of Josh Malerman's most interesting characters. So the thing that bothered me was every character kept saying hell's heaven. Like on every page, there was that phrase, hell's heaven, hell's heaven. And it's a cool phrase, and I know why Josh Malerman probably fell in love with it, but there were too many uses of it. Now, maybe that got cleaned up in the final print edition, and maybe it's not as overpowering. But that was a stumbling block. But the story is very, very cool. I really liked it, and I definitely want to reread it. So here we have the very cool art by Ben Baldwin to make it a little spicier of a recipe. I have not seen the Naked book yet. Like it lots. The Simple Black Cloth, Unbury Carol. Like it a lot. I know what my number is, but I have not seen this signature page. My number is 3, signed by Ben Baldwin and Josh Malerman, of course. That is the signature page. Look at that art. I will show you pictures at the end that you can enjoy a little closer. But this is one of 4 books that came in the Josh Malerman bundle. It's my hope that Paul Fry picks up other Josh Malerman books, so it's not just the 4, Bird Box, Mallory, Unbury Carol, and Inspection, and he picks up maybe Daphne, Pearl, Goblin, Ghoul in the Cape. That would be fun. So I'd love to see SST do more because he does such a great job with these books in this set. The art from Ben Baldwin is amazing. And all around, I am thrilled to have this in my collection. Now, this book is a very different experience for me because I've never read Grady Hendrix books. I bought the SST bundle way back when, and he's since added to that original bundle of 4 books. Horror Store, My Best Friend's Exorcism, We Sold Our Souls, and I think Southern Book Club's Guide to Killing Vampires or something like that. I think so. Then he added the Final Girl Support Group, which I also got. So, yes. He also did that with the Paul Tremblay set. He did a set of Paul Tremblay books that he kept adding to. So it's my hope he'll do that for Josh Malerman. And look at that. What's cool about the Grady Hendrix set is that the artwork from Reiko Murakami is so different. So it's almost like, it feels like a different artist. I had to check a few times to make sure it's the same artist. And it just has a different feel to it. And I think it fits each story individually. Horror Store and this seem very different. Now, of course, I haven't read them, so I didn't really delve into the experience of the book, so I can't comment on that. But I'm digging the title treatment and all that. And look at that badass naked spine, naked boards. Look at that. That looks like something I would have written on my desk back in high school. That's that cool metal AF font. I also have number 3 on this set. And here's the signature page. Very cool artwork throughout. Of course, you will get pictures at the end showcasing this book. When all is said and done, I will have 5 Grady Hendrix books from SST, and I've never read a Grady Hendrix book. I'm sure I will love them. I'm sure of it. But if not, I'll sell the set. But I don't want to. Not yet. I'm going to read them. I'm going to want to read all of them. I did the same thing with Paul Tremblay, and that worked out really well. I read Head Full of Ghosts and Cabin at the End of the World on my SST pre-order bundle and loved both those books. So it works out. So Paul Fry, how about a Philip Fracassi bundle? Maybe. So those are the 2. It's been rough shipping for our friend Paul Fry. He's gone through a lot. It's been a rough end of the year for him. These were shipped out in a bundle set, but then he's shipping them. He's still shipping this book. But as he was shipping the book, he had it all bundled up, ready to go, and to be picked up by Royal Mail, and then Royal Mail went on strike. So there are all these service interruptions and personal issues going on with Paul that have stymied the shipping queue. So if you haven't got yours, be patient. Enjoy looking at mine while you wait. And read it. Read the books. Enjoy a drink. Stay frosty.
Do that. Don't stop it. You stop. That's enough. No.
He's like a little kid.
I know.
Stop wasting the gel.
They're exploding. That's what I'm saying. It's like